The most emotional moments in football history. Opening. Football isn't just a sport, it's a roller coaster of emotions. From last-minute winners to heartbreaking defeats, the game has given us moments that leave fans speechless, players in tears, and entire stadiums erupting in raw emotion. Today we're looking at the most emotional moments in football history, the ones that made us jump for joy, break down in tears, or simply sit in disbelief. Moment 1. Agüero's last-minute winner. It's the final day of the 2011-2012 Premier League season. Manchester City needs a win against QPR to secure their first league title in 44 years. But with just minutes left, they're losing 2-1. United fans are already celebrating, believing the title is theirs. Then in stoppage time, Edin Dzeko scores to make it 2-2. And just moments later in the 94th minute, Sergio Aguero picks up the ball from Mario Balotelli, drives it into the box, and smashes past the QPR goalkeeper. The Etihad explodes. Martin Tyler's legendary commentary, "Aguero, I swear you'll never see anything like this again," perfectly captures the moment. Fans in the stadium are in tears, players collapse in disbelief, and the city completes the most dramatic title win in football history. It wasn't just a goal, it was the defining moment of a club's transformation and one of the most emotional moments the Premier League has ever seen. Moment 2. Leicester City winning the Premier League 2016. In 2015, Leicester City barely avoided relegation. In 2016, they completed the greatest underdog story in football history by winning the Premier League. At the start of the season, they were 5,001 outsiders to win the title, meaning you had a better chance of spotting Bigfoot rather than Leicester lifting the trophy. But led by Jamie Vardy, Riyad Mahrez, and N'Golo Kante, Leicester defied all odds. The defining moment came on May 2nd, 2016, when Tottenham failed to defeat Chelsea, officially making Leicester champions. The reaction? Absolute scenes. Leicester's players gathered at Jamie Vardy's house, watching the game unfold. The final whistle blows, pandemonium. Players dive on top of each other, screaming, celebrating the impossible. The following week, the King Power Stadium witnessed one of the most emotional title celebrations ever. A small club, written off by everyone, had conquered the football world. It wasn't just a title, it was a miracle. Moment 3. Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup tears, 2022. Few players ever dominated football like Cristiano Ronaldo, but in 2022 the football world saw a different side to him, a moment of pure heartbreak. Portugal was eliminated in the quarterfinals of the World Cup after a shock 1-0 loss to Morocco. As the final whistle blew, Ronaldo walked off the pitch, barely holding back tears. Cameras followed him down the tunnel, and the moment he stepped out of sight, he broke down, crying uncontrollably. It was a powerful image. The 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, one of football's greatest ever, knowing this was likely his last chance at a World Cup. His dream of lifting football's biggest prize had slipped away, and the world watched as Cristiano Ronaldo, the ultimate warrior, showed his human side. Moment number 4. Andres Iniesta's tribute to Dani Jarque, 2010 World Cup Final. The 2010 World Cup final was tense. Spain versus Netherlands. Extra time, a battle for the biggest prize in football. Then in the 116th minute, Andres Iniesta found himself inside the box and smashed the ball past the Dutch goalkeeper. The stadium erupted and Spain had won their first ever World Cup. But it was what happened next that made this moment even more emotional. Iniesta ripped off his shirt to reveal a message, "Dani Jarque siempre con nosotros," which means Dani Jarque, always with us. Dani Jarque, a close friend of Iniesta, had tragically passed away from a heart condition the year before. Iniesta dedicated the goal to him, and as Spain lifted the trophy, emotions ran high, not just for the victory, but for the touching tribute to a lost friend. Moment 5. Francesco Totti's farewell. In May 2017, football said goodbye to Francesco Totti, the King of Rome. After 25 years at AS Roma, the club's greatest ever player played his final match. The game ended, but the real spectacle was yet to come. Totti stepped onto the microphone in front of the packed Stadio Olimpico, and as he spoke, he fought back tears. Thousands of fans, teammates, and even rival players sobbed as they watched their hero say goodbye. The moment that truly hit home was when Totti's family joined him on the pitch. His young daughter hugged him tightly, and that was it. Totti broke down, the stadium broke down, and football lost one of its greatest one-club legends. Moment 6. Brazil's 7-1 humiliation, 2014 World Cup. This was a different kind of emotional moment. Not joy, but pure heartbreak. The 2014 World Cup was meant to be Brazil's redemption. a chance to win the trophy on home soil, but in the semi-finals against Germany, it turned into a national disaster. Within 30 minutes, Brazil was 5-0 down. Fans were in complete shock. Children cried in the stands. Legendary players like David Luiz and Julio Cesar stood on the pitch looking completely broken. By the final whistle, it was 7-1, the most humiliating defeat in Brazil's history. The world had never seen anything like it, a footballing superpower completely crushed on the biggest stage. It was a game that changed Brazilian football forever. Conclusion: football is more than just a game. It's a story of triumph, heartbreak, and raw emotion. Whether it's last-minute glory, tearful goodbyes, or shocking defeats, these moments remind us why we love the sport. Which emotional moment stands out the most to you? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more football content.